Are we back connected? Let's start this again. Hello, Snack Pack. Welcome back to Travel Snacks. Or if this is your first time, welcome to the channel and the live stream. Travel Snacks is all about eating good food, traveling, being kind to one another, using the resources that you have, and all sorts of other great things. And we are here to support everyone that wants to live kind of an alternative lifestyle, whether you want to be living in a car, van, RV, tiny home, or truck. It's all good. So who is with us today? Let me throw on my glasses. Hey, James Jung. How's it going? Hey, Grant. Happy Snack Chat Saturday Snack Pack. How's it going? Grant is our moderator, so if you're here for the first time, say hi to Grant. And thank you, Grant, for being here. And also, Grant is here to help out if there's any questions that I miss, or if anybody gets crazy in the chat, he can put a little timeout or something like that. So that's good. Who else? Hey, Madam X. I'm excited for the live stream. Hope everyone is enjoying the. Yes, it's beautiful weather. Hey, Jenna. How you doing? All right. So, before we get started, whoa, my hair is whoa. Before we get started, I am in a bit of a rural location, so this may not be the best connection, and I don't know how long we're going to be able to stay connected for. Also, this is going to be a shorter live stream, depending on obviously the connection, but also because I am here in Georgia with friends and it's Easter weekend. So I do want to be conscious of the time and spend time with my friends and enjoy the beautiful scenery. So in today's live stream, we are going to try to keep it a little bit shorter. I'm going to talk about what happened last week. I'm also going to show you a quick field trip of where I'm at in Georgia, and then we'll play, if we have time, we'll play one round of Would You Rather. So let's get it poppin'. Let's see. Hey, Dee Dee, how are you? Hey, Jane Gray, how are you? How's the weather for you guys? So where I'm at, it was really cold last night. It was in, I think, the 40s. And then this morning when I woke up, it said 32 degrees, which I was like, whoa. So I did have to run my diesel heater. So it is pretty cold. And this afternoon it heated up a little bit. I think it was like in the 50s or 60s. But right now it feels pretty nice. Actually, I have my fan on in my van because it is a little warm inside my van. So before we get started, if you're already on here, throw a like on the video or the live stream. That way YouTube knows that you guys like the live streams and it'd be good for the channel. Let's see. Have you been to Goats on the Roof? No, I don't know what that is. Let's see. Grant, you have 49 degrees Fahrenheit. I wonder, let's see. Oops. What is the temperature? So it's actually 64 degrees right now. So it's kind of nice. Hey, Gru from Jacksonville. I just left Jacksonville. Hey, Ray, 65, and pollen. Oh yeah, the pollen's been crazy. Hey, Michael Honecker, just in time. Yes, you are. Jane's got the low 60s in Dayton, Ohio. Madam X is in Clayton, Georgia. Hey, AGTWNC. How are you doing? I'll be late at the grocery store. All good, all good. So let's see. This week's been a busy week of trying to get just a lot of stuff done while I was still in Florida and making my way up here to Georgia. So I'm excited to be here. Lots of waterfalls in northern Georgia. Yes, I am looking forward to spending some good time in Georgia. I am more towards the bottom of Georgia right now, but I will be going up to the top. Hey, Tanya, how are you? No, Goats on the Roof is in, oh, Clayton, Georgia. Oh, no, I haven't. Where are you going for the summer? Why are my lights flickering? I'll be going up the East Coast all the rest from now on. So after I leave Georgia, I'll be going to the Carolinas, and then I'll just keep going up the East Coast. So I'll probably be somewhere in the middle or towards the top of the East Coast by then. So I'm not sure about that. exactly. Hey, Jeannie, Armella Life, how are you? Um, let's see. If you're new here, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll know when I do new videos and when I do these live streams. Hey, Rebar64, tuning in. That's Rebecca. We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's see. So this week was a great week. We had a lot going on. Um, let's see here. I ate at a lot of good restaurants in Jacksonville. My friends that I'm with right here in Georgia, my friend Jenna, who's maybe still on the live stream, is super great, and she knows of all the great places in Jacksonville. We went to this place called Cruisers, and they have wonderful French fries and homemade ranch dressing, ranch dip. So good. So good. And they had a great turkey club. It was huge. I couldn't even eat it all. I only ate half because we ate so many fries ahead of time. We ordered like a large fry before anything else. My mouth is watering already. And then another night, we went to a place called the Bearded Pig, and it's like a barbecue spot, and they had Frito pie. And the Frito pie, I got that one, and it was like Fritos, obviously cheese, um, chili, but then they put brisket, like slices of brisket, and it was like something on top. I don't know if it was like, it looked like gravy, but it wasn't gravy. It was like, I really don't know what it was, but it was really good. But it was so just robust that I was so full by the end of that meal. And you know how when you eat just like too much meat, you just feel kind of like, oh, that's how I kind of felt. But it was really good. And they were really busy because I think they just opened. Let's see. Why am I doing this? Hold on. Hey, Luis Fuentes. I am doing well. How are you? Hey, Jeannie. Let's see. I'm doing fine. Missed the last couple of chats because of the summer winter time. Oh, I bet. I just ate a bunch of shrimp with cocktail sauce. Ooh, I haven't had that in so long. Hey, Mimi. How are you? Hey, Rebel Canners. How are you? It's bright and sunny in Phoenix with a high of 97 and 99 tomorrow. No, I'm not ready for the heat. Also, Mimi. Um, it did get hot a couple days last week in Jacksonville. It's too hot. I will probably talk about this on another live stream. Um, but one of the days last week, it was 93 degrees. I was so hot in the van, and so I went on Amazon and I started ordering all these things like ice packs and like things to put around your shoulders that keeps it cold, and like a bandana, and like I don't know. I'm gonna have to come up with some solutions, and then I'll make a video about it, because now I feel like I'm cool, like in terms of staying warm in the van, because I got a heater and blankets and everything. But staying cool in the van, that's a whole nother thing, and I'm gonna have to work on that. Hey, Amy Cook, how's it going? Hey, Ruru. Let's see. Hey, Brenda Lee, first time live, but I enjoy. Oh, thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you're here. Where's my pen? Oh, here it is. So let's see. We had Frito pie. We had, oh, and then I found a great place. I think it's called Florida Juice and Bowl, and they had great poke bowls. I went to Vitality Bowls this week and got some acai bowls because I felt like I needed some healthy things between all the meat I've been eating. I've just spent a lot of good time with friends this past week, but in doing so, like, it's a balance because I want to get a lot of videos done, but I also knew that I wanted to spend time with my friends. So I haven't gotten as many videos up this past week. But this coming week, I'm going to be editing a lot. So I'm going to try to catch up on a lot more videos. Also, actually this morning, Jenna filmed me doing the van tour video. So I'm going to get working on that this week. So you guys can mostly see the van in these live streams. So you guys are kind of first to see it. But I'm going to be doing a full video. That one's going to include the name of the van and the cost, how much it costs to do the van conversion. Let's see. You have to visit Marblehead, Ohio, not Massachusetts, on Lake Erie. Beautiful, has a lighthouse that reminded me of Maine. Lots of scenery and wonderful people. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I might write that down. I have a little section in my notebook where I write down recommendations. So, let's see. Places to go. Oops, where did the chat go? Marblehead, Ohio, on Lake Erie. I woke up to 86 Fahrenheit in the caravan the other day. Too hot, but spring has arrived and it gets up to around 59 in the daytime. 59 is pretty good. I kind of like that. But yeah, when it's in like the 80s and 90s now, I'm like, I gotta come up with some good solutions. I am not able to put, people keep asking me if I can put an AC in this van, and I cannot. Number one, I don't have space for an AC unless I pop one of these windows out. And the other thing is, I don't think I have enough power because I only have 3 100-watt solar panels and a 200 amp hour battery. So I don't think I have enough power to run an air conditioner. So it's just going to be what it's going to be. So I'm going to have to stay cool some way, and just also maybe go into libraries in the summer and stuff like that. So I'll keep you posted on that. Let's see. Hey, single player, love all your vids. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate that. Let's see here. So I told you about the van tour. I'm going to talk about, because we had a snack pack meetup this week, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But yesterday was my last, yesterday? Gosh, the days are going into each other. Yesterday was my last official day in Florida, and my friends, we decided to do a sunrise beach walk. We got to the beach at like 7 in the morning, and it was so cold and windy. We were in like 4 layers of clothes. We ended up not doing the beach walk and just went and had breakfast instead at a place called Metro Diner. They have really good like diner breakfasts, like, you know, hash browns crisp, scrambled eggs with cheese, sourdough toast, just great, good food. And I got a hot chocolate because it was so cold. So I was like the only one of the 4 of us that was like, I have to go on the sand at least. So I ran down on the beach and just, you know, stood there for a second just to say I did it. But it was a beautiful sunrise, what we did see. Would you guys get up for like a sunrise walk, or is it just like, who cares because it's always available? What do you guys think? Hey, Kayla Stevens, how are you? Brenda Lee, Marblehead is in my area. Great place. I own a GMC high profile. Oh, awesome. Hey, Jan M. Glad I caught your live chat. Long time no see. Awesome. Thank you for being here, Jan. Yeah, I did spend a few other days parked at the beach this past week, and it was great. I parked in like a parking lot, which I'm surprised that it's not paid parking, which I hope they never change it. But in Jacksonville, there's this area that has, I don't know, 15 spots. I don't know, I'm just making that up. And you can park there overnight. They never bother you. And so I parked there, and I was just like steps from the beach. It was really awesome. Love the sunrise and sunset. Oh, awesome. I normally wake up at 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. I love sunrise walks. Okay. Usually I don't mind doing it, but I've been kind of staying up pretty late and getting up like a little later because of the time change in my mind of going from West Coast to East Coast. Even though I was in Texas, which is central, for a while, my body is just all over the place. So I haven't really been sleeping that well. But back when I lived in California, I used to get up pretty early as well, but not 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. early. I'm doing great. My leg is doing great too. Healing up. Oh, great. Awesome. A sunrise is always worth getting up for. It might be your last one. Well, that's true. That is so true. I always love nature stuff like that. So if somebody suggests like, oh, hey, do you want to meet for a sunrise? Even though I might be too tired when I first get up, I still enjoy it. Let's see. What else happened this week? Oh, I think I talked to you guys. Oh yeah, I talked to you guys last week about the Filipino bakery. Um, I did go back this week and I got some more of those cheese rolls. So good. So good. They come in a pack of 2 or a pack of 6. And I'm like, 2 seems like too few. 6 seems like too many. But you know, I went with the 6-pack because I was like, you never know. And I'm glad that I did because now I'm here with my friends and I had already eaten 2 by myself, but then I was able to bring them out this morning and um, some of them ate them and they were like, "Ooh, these are so good." So I'm glad we did. Oh, and then today, this afternoon, we drove over like 40 minutes away from where we are camping, and we went to a little festival. I thought it was a strawberry festival, but it wasn't. It was like just like a bloomin' festival, like their town festival, and they had like a bunch of vendors and stuff. But like they had a bunch of food trucks too. But the food trucks with all the good stuff, like the corn dogs and like the fried things and chili cheese fries and all the fried things, that line was so long. I'm pretty sure you would have been waiting between an hour and a half to 2 hours just to get to the front. That's not even waiting for your food. Um, but then there was a few other trucks and there was a taco truck and that still took probably about 30-minute wait. So we all ordered just like street tacos and little quesadillas and they were like this big. We didn't know. So we didn't get really full off of that. So after we walked around for a while, we went to this place called, I think it was called Sarah's Sweets in Metter, Georgia. And the town's motto is everything's better in Metter. I did do a little filming, so I might include that in the upcoming video. But we went to the sweet shop and they had so many great treats in there. So I got some chocolate chip cookies. I got some toffee. The toffee's good, but it's too sticky. It just sticks onto my teeth, and I don't think I'm going to be able to eat that. And then they had these cinnamon rolls. So good. I think almost all of us got a cinnamon roll. And the cinnamon roll was like this big, and it was only like $2.70. So we did that this afternoon. And we were also going to wait in line for funnel cakes, but the line was very long. So it was kind of a bust. The festival was kind of a bust. I think it was just, I don't know. It was like all the good stuff had too long of lines and it wasn't really kind of worth waiting for it. When we get closer to June, I will see both sunset and sunrise at work. Oh, driving down the highway, seeing the sun, love it. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, PokeFan100. Oh, you're on spring break, Kayla? Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Proper Pythons. I'm pretty sure I've been to Yuma, but I don't remember. Hey, Stavros P. How are you? Tanya says, did I hear funnel cakes? You did. I like funnel cakes. I don't know if I love funnel cakes. Maybe I just haven't had a great funnel cake. But my friend Jenna loves funnel cakes, and so she really wanted one. But the line was just so long. And also people were ordering like 5 and 6 funnel cakes each for their families, and it was just going to take way too long. And then we were walking around and they had a place where you can get nachos, but they only had like 1 nachos left, and I'm like, you got poor planning. You're at a festival. Like the booth only had 1 thing of nachos left. And so they put like all basically like the crumbs and gave it to my friend. So it wasn't great. Love to all in the snack pack. My favorite YouTube. Thank you very much. Hey, Kelly P. I'm glad you made it. Not so much, living the dream. I remember I went on Moss Island and walked it. It was beautiful. Awesome. I don't know if I've been to Moss Island. Also, let's see. It's Easter weekend, so what is everybody doing for Easter? Easter is my favorite holiday, and then after that is Valentine's Day, because I love hope, which is like Easter represents hope, and then Valentine's Day represents love. So those are my two favorite holidays. But um, I'm so glad that I'm going to be able to spend Easter with people, because it would have been a little more sad if I was by myself, which I'd still figure out a way to enjoy it and maybe try to find a church. But we're here in Georgia, and my friends have a property with 150 acres, and I'll show you guys that in just a little bit. Not the whole 150 acres, but I'm going to show you outside. So it's going to be super nice just to be around people. We're going to have the Easter dinner tonight after this live stream. That's why it's going to be a little shorter today. Um, but I'm looking forward to it. And their family is just so wonderful and so nice. And it's so nice to be around people and have a van to be able to just like camp and just have my own stuff and then just be able to be around people. So I am really enjoying it. It's in Little Falls, New York. Oh, okay. Awesome. I'm going to write that down. Little Falls, New York. I'm Orthodox. Our Easter is slightly different dates. Oh, okay. Nothing. Restrictions here don't allow visiting other households. Oh, okay. We can have get-togethers of up to 10 people outside, but it's a little oh, yeah, I bet. They're like, oh, you can be outside, and people are going to be like, no, I'd rather just stay inside by myself. That's probably how I would be too. This is like a big outdoor area, and we've been just sitting around by the campfire, so it's pretty outdoorsy. Happy Easters! Trying to relax and spend time with my children. Oh, awesome. That's a good, wonderful Easter. It's been feeling like, I don't know if it's just like because it's spring, I think people are doing more things and being out more, but it just feels like a little more relaxed. I don't know. Things are definitely changing. Um, I'm like, even with the live streams, we usually have a lot more people, but I think people are out and about, which is great. So I miss some of the people though. A lot of the people that usually come on aren't in today, so I hope they're out enjoying the spring, like weather and air. Um, but I don't know what all the temperatures are around the country. Let's see. I could show you exactly where my son. I wrote it down, so I'll look it up later. I'm going for an early morning walk, then coming back home and staying inside. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds beautiful. Hey, RH from California. How's it going? Oh, hey, Pokefun. Thank you so much for the $1.99. Let me give you a shout out. Let's see here. Let's give you a victory. Thank you so much, Pokefan. I appreciate it. I didn't mention this, but if you do want to do a snack fund donation, it's not required or obligated, but you can hit the $ under the chat. That's a YouTube donation. I don't really recommend that because they take 30% of that, and that's your money that you're giving. Also, PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. PayPal does charge some fees, but it's less. And also Venmo and Cash App do not take any fees. All those links are in the description of every one of my videos. If you feel like doing a snack fund donation, it goes towards fixing things on the van, gas for the van, and keeping the adventure going. So again, no obligation, but I like to mention it just in case you would like to do that. And thank you, Grant, for posting those links. It's cold up in New York today. The sun is out, but it is cold. Okay. It's been weird here. Like I said, it was really cold last night, but I think when the wind picks up, it gets like a little more chilly. So it's been nice though. I mean, being outdoors, it's just been so nice. I'm excited to be in Georgia. I actually am already sad that I had to leave Jacksonville. I've been spending some good time with friends, and just like staying in my van and just getting used to being in the van. But I'm excited to be in Georgia because Georgia's like one of my favorite states, and it's so green and the trees are so big and beautiful. I just love it. RH, enjoying Reno. Oh, awesome. No problem. My Easter present. Thank you so much, PokeFan. Um, so it's been really good being here. And after this, uh, spending time here with my friends, I'm not sure. I know I'm going to be going up to the Atlanta area, and then after that, I'll be going to the Carolinas. But I'm not sure. I was thinking about maybe taking a little side trip to Savannah because that's only like an hour away from where I'm at right now. I already went to Savannah, but there was a few things that I didn't get to see. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a little side trip, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. 30-mile-per-hour winds in Ohio today. Oh, dang. I hate when it's super windy like that. And 30 miles an hour is pretty heavy. I love spring, but I hate the allergies. The allergies this year has been crazy. Allergies, like the pollen level, I have the WeatherBug app on my phone, and it shows you pollen alerts, and every day I'm getting pollen alerts in Florida and now in Georgia. So the allergies have been really nuts. Um, hey Terry is tenacious. How's it going? Pokefan, yay, more snack pack adventures. Yes, indeed. There's so much happening. I'm just trying to keep up with these videos. All right, so taking a cue from Grant, how was the meetup? That's a perfect segue to talk about our meetup. So, okay, so for those of you that don't know, this past week, we had our first official snack pack meetup in Jacksonville, Florida. Now, I did have a few people reaching out to me saying, oh no, aren't you going to do one a little more south, like in the Miami area? Miami's been crazy. There's a lot going on down there, and that would have been, I think, like a 4 hours drive, which is not bad. I don't mind the drive, but all my friends are along the journey already, could be there, so I wanted to do it in Jacksonville. So it's great because all the people that showed up, some of them I met just this time that I came to Jacksonville, but I think we had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 or 11 people at the meetup, and we had it at an Italian restaurant, and the food was really good. And the only person that I didn't know is Rebecca Rebar64, who is, I don't know if she's still on, but who's on this live stream today, and she drove an hour to come to the meetup, and I truly appreciate that, Rebecca. We had a good time. The food was good. The conversation was lively. I thought it was a great time. I really actually, to be honest, was not even expecting anybody to come because no one reached out to me ahead of time and was like, I'm for sure coming, or I'll be there. I live in Jacksonville or nearby. And that's okay. Nobody has to RSVP, but I just wasn't sure because no one said anything. So I was like, oh, I don't know. We're just going to like keep it casual, and whoever shows up, shows up. So I was really glad to see, a snack packer that I didn't know show up. It was really great. So thank you again to Rebecca for showing up. I did take a picture, and I'll post that later. And then I took a little short video. So I'll probably include that in a future video. So it was great. Um, it was very fun. I think I'm probably gonna do another one when I get to the Atlanta area, and then from then on, I don't know, because I would rather do them in places that I know that I have a few acquaintances or friends already, because uh, I don't really know anybody from then on. From Georgia up the coast, I don't have any like friends that I know. And I'm not sure yet about like meeting people that I don't know just like one on one, because like if just one person shows up, I don't know, that sounds weird, but also I'm always trying to think of safety and just thinking things ahead of time. But this meetup I thought was really fun. And I don't know, Rebecca could say if she thought it was fun or not fun, but I thought it was fun. So I know there was like so many of you that live in so many other places. So I don't know. I'm just testing the waters with the meetups because I really want to do one where a lot more people can come. but that takes a lot more planning. And also, we're still in COVID, so I don't know. There's a lot of people that don't want to go out. So I don't know. We're just giving these things a try, and I was really happy just to, meet some new people. Tanya says it's sunny in Northern California, 85. So in my swimsuits. Oh, awesome. Hey, Mama Mert, how are you? If you could get local honey, it is supposed to help. Oh, yeah, that's true. And I have regular honey from the store, but I used to have like raw, good honey from like a bee farm, and I need to get some of that while I'm here. Do you have Oh, shoot. Thank you, Grant. I did not have live chat on. All right, let me scroll back a little bit. Okay, sorry guys. I had top chat on and not live chat. So now I have live chat on. So if I missed any of your questions, say them again. So sorry about that. But now I have now I have all the chats, so I can see all the messages. Love you, Allison. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you so much. I don't particularly like driving around Atlanta. Too many streets, roads, boulevards, ways, all named Peachtree. I mean, that's actually true. Like driving around in bigger cities, especially now having a van, I like to kind of stay a little bit out so it's not so crowded. What's funny, Terry, is that I don't know if the place had good pizza. It was dollar pizza night when we had the meetup, but I was in the mood for pasta. So I ended up ordering tortellini and a Caesar salad, and I think it was fairly good. Like I ate it, of course, but I felt like it was a little too salty for my taste, but I don't really like a lot of salt on food. So I thought it was good. The Caesar salad was really good. Rebecca shared her croutons with me, which I thought was great because I love croutons. So I thought that was good. But, oh, excuse me. To answer your question, everyone else that did get the dollar slices said the pizza was good. So I think it is good pizza. Kayla, I would love to meet you, Allison. Oh, awesome. I don't know if I'm YouTube famous, but I appreciate meeting new people. Why didn't they respond? Why didn't who respond? I forget what I was talking about, that I was talking about waiting for a response. Before the meetup, has any of your viewers ever met you or recognized you? Before the meetup, I've already met one snack packer the week before. And then a long time ago, I think it was before I even had 1,000 subscribers, somebody recognized me at the airport. They're like, "Are you Travel Snacks?" I was like, "I'm like such a small YouTuber, so I don't know." So somebody did recognize me back then, but that was so long ago. Ask them to RSVP. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Like, at least just so I know kind of a head count. Because we didn't know. So we just got there a little early to the place and just said we are probably going to have about 10 people. And we did have like 10 or 11 people. So that worked out well. But I think maybe just, if I'm going to do this again and I know people are in the area, I'm just going to say, hey, if you're in the, like say like the Atlanta area, we're going to meet here. Let me know if you think you're going to come. Then I can kind of plan for that. Rebecca says, next time have it during the day on a weekend so people who work can make it a weekend trip. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. All right. The only problem with that is that we have live streams on Saturdays. So I guess we could do a meetup like in the afternoon, and then I would still need to do the live stream. Or we could have it on a Sunday, but then I guess some churches are opening back up, so people go to church. So the weekend is a little, I don't know. Or we can skip the live stream for that day, but then a lot of people miss out on that. So what do you guys think? Would you guys, like, if I was in your area, would you rather have a meetup on the weekend or a weekday? Or would you rather skip the live stream and just only do the meetup? I don't know. I'm pretty open. Sounds like the people of the snack pack are just as awesome in real life. Oh yeah, it was great. We had a great time. It was a good meetup. I liked it because I got to talk to you a lot. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I thought it was great too. I thought it was a good vibe. Like, everyone was super nice to each other. Yeah, I guess I just I'm not a kind of person that likes ugliness or drama, and I really want everybody to get along. So I always try to foster that in the community, and hopefully that comes across, um, because there's a lot of junk in the world, and I feel like, you know, it's just better to just try to be kind to each other and learn what things we do have in common, or at least what things we can be like joyful about or supportive of. We all love you, Allison. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. You guys are super extra nice. You guys are always nice. But thank you. That just is very nice of you. Have you been following the news? I don't watch the news, so no. Is there something going on that I should know about? I love croutons. I will eat them out of the bag. I do love croutons too. Albino tortuga. Oh, they're delicious. Pasta too bad. Yep. The people for meetup. Uh, oh, I didn't ask for an RSVP, Terry, on this particular meetup that we just had last week. I didn't ask for any RSVPs. Um, so nobody, like when I posted something on the community tab on YouTube and on my Instagram, um, nobody said they were coming. Like I didn't ask anybody to say if they were coming. Um, Actually, I did on Instagram. I did, but not everybody's on Instagram. Not all the backpackers are on Instagram. A lot of people are not. They tell me they're not on Instagram. So, um, but I don't think anybody said anything on my YouTube community that they were coming. So it doesn't matter. Like it's one no, it's neither here nor there if people said it this time because I was just kind of opening it up for the first time. But in the future, I might just do an RSVP just to like make sure to see if anybody's coming. If not, I'm just gonna eat snacks and sit there by myself. Let's see. Let's see. Just James Caleb. You could do the live stream during the meetup. I thought about that, but it's too chaotic because I feel like I would not be able to give attention to you guys on the live stream and do a meetup because when you do a meetup in person, you want to like interact with people in person. And if I'm keep just looking at the screen all the time, I don't think that would be, that actually wouldn't work. And I'd be very stressed out about that. Weekends work for me because I'm in school. Okay. Friday nights are good. Oh, Friday nights. Yeah, maybe you could have it during the live stream. Yeah, no, I don't think that would be good. Meetup and live stream at the same time. I would not attend due to COVID. Okay, I would hate to have the live stream canceled. Okay, that way we could meet them too. Okay, next time you could do a vlog about your meetup. Okay, maybe. Hey Orvasong, hey, are you coming to Kansas City? It's not on my list at this moment, but I do plan to go to all the states, so at some point I will. Yes, Lee from Life with Lee killed hers. Oh yes, I don't watch the news, but my friend when we were driving up here to Georgia, she's like, "Oh my gosh, a van life person killed herself," and I was like, "What?" So she read me the story, and that is tragic, tragic. I mean, it's heartbreaking, gut wrenching to just think about somebody feeling so. I don't know the story. I don't know why she. I don't know why she got to that place where she felt like she needed to do that, but it's traumatic to think about that. And it's so important to like try to stay in community the best you can if you are doing any kind of lifestyle where you're alone a lot. My thing is though, there's people that live in apartments that are alone, houses alone, rich people that are feeling depressed, poor people feeling depressed, every kind of people. There's mental health issues or feeling too lonely or whatever the reason. So it's like it's so important to have a community. So I do try to my best. Like even today, I just try my best. Like I do prefer to be alone most of the time, but I do really push myself to get in community because it can be very pressing to be alone. And everybody pray for Lee's family because it is heartbreaking to hear about that. And also, if you are struggling, if you're somebody that's struggling with anxiety or depression, please, 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 please. I know it. I've been through depression, and I know you don't want to do anything or like get help. Sometimes you just want to just like lay down and sleep. please get help. Go seek some therapy or talk to a family member or a close friend if you have somebody. It's, to me, I mean, I'm a very strong believer in God, and I believe that there's a spiritual battle, and you start to believe the lies in your head, and don't do that. Please don't do that. Get help. Whew, that is tragic. Okay. That's an impressive number for your first meetup. I would meet up with you any day, anytime. Just, oh, thank you, Mimi. That is so sweet. Have a meetup on Saturday, then move the live stream to Sunday. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see. It must have been a pleasant surprise, and it's true. We all love you, and we love you sharing your adventures with us and creating it. Thank you so much. Hey, Paul Kepler, how are you? How are you doing? It's been a while. I've been busy working on my new van, so I can. Oh, awesome! I'm doing really well. I'm still going to school, but I am free on the weekends. Okay. Do you like a cafe latte? I do. I do. I do like a latte. I would do anything to meet you on a weekend. Oh, awesome. Remember to be kind to it. Yes, thank you, Terry. Remember to be kind to each other, for sure. The snack pack are always there for each other, for sure. If there's nothing else that comes out of this channel, we are a community. Trust me. If it's someone's in a position that can help one another, let's all do that for each other, or at the very least, pray for each other. I mean, I don't know everybody on here. Somebody on here might be a therapist. I'm not a therapist. I am a life coach, but when it comes to like depression, I think it's important to be maybe towards a professional so they can really help. But we are a community, and you know, what are we all here for if we're not here to help each other? So, Karen Burns, happy Easter to you. Hey, SPSLLC, I want to do van life someday. Do it. It's a great thing. Jenna, yes, community is so important. Jenna is a community creator. Jenna is my friend here where I'm at, and we're going to go outside in just a second, and I'll pan the camera to show you the family that I'm with because they're super, super awesome. And then I'll show you around the property just real quick because it's their cabin. Not their main home, but this is their cabin area, and so I don't want to, just show you everything, but I do want to show you where we're at. Jenna is really great, and you should be following her. Go to her Instagram. It's Live Joyful Now, and she is somebody that I've learned so much from in terms of meeting people and staying connected to one another, because like I said, I can be kind of a loner, but it is just so important to connect to one another. So she's somebody that knows about community, so feel free to reach out to her as well. Me too. I'm saving for a van. Ooh, I love it. We are a family here. Snack Pack equals the best community on YouTube. You guys are so sweet. Am I coming to Cherokee, North Carolina? I don't know. I am going to the Carolinas. I haven't done my research for that yet. That's what the next couple weeks is going to be for. While I'm in Georgia, I'm really going to start planning out my route. So if there's places to go to, and like for sure that I need to go to in North Carolina and South Carolina, that's going to be next. So let me know about that. Madam X is Cherokee. Is there something specific in Cherokee, North Carolina that I need to see? Let me know. Madam X, I'm a cognitive behavioral therapist. Okay. Well, I don't know if you want referrals, but if anybody on here needs help, then, reach out to Madam X. Lund Lover, you are just the best. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Then please drink one for me. Haven't been to Starbucks for over a year and miss it very much. Check my phone. Let's see. Oh, Jeannie, thank you so much. Drink some Starbucks for me. Thank you so much. It says $10 USD on here. So I truly appreciate that. Thank you very much for donating to the Snack Fund. I love a good coffee from Starbucks. That's such a treat for me, and I love it. So let me give you a shout out. Let's give you a samba whistle. Thank you so much, Jeannie. I truly appreciate that. Let's see. Let me scroll back. I'm an ex-social worker. Okay, awesome. Field trip. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Field trip. 71 degrees in Kewanee, Illinois. Thanks for letting us travel with you. Awesome. Janice says, oh, I love you and I love helping people find joy. Yes, indeed. Today is my first day of van life, sleeping at Walmart in Portland tonight. Hope it's warm and quiet, and I got my bottles and snacks. Hope I'm for. Oh, awesome! Everybody, give a shout out to Albino Tortuga for the first night in a van. That's awesome. It could be like such a challenge, but also pretty exciting as well. So, blessings for that. Being alone is great. People get on my nerves. Awesome. Okay, AGT is back. Awesome. Allison, you get back what you communicate. It's no wonder you have such a kind and loving. Oh, thank you very much, Mimi. The casino is in Cherokee. I'm about 45 minutes from there in Franklin, North. Okay, awesome. I looked up the ingredients in Starbucks syrup. It's mostly sugar and water with a few additives. What makes it so appealing at $30 a bottle? The Starbucks syrup is mostly sugar and water with a few additives. Are you talking about the simple syrup that I have? It wasn't $30. It was like $13, I think. It is just sugar. It's just like liquid sugar. Which places do you plan on visiting this year? So I'm going to be going to all the East Coast states, so all the ones along the coast. It is 81 degrees in northern Colorado. Awesome. That's pretty warm. All right, so let's do a quick field trip, and then we'll do our would you rather question. And if you guys have any questions or anything to share in the meantime, let me know. I think I looked at the classic syrup. Oh yeah, that's the classic. It's called classic, and it's just liquid sugar. So it is just basically sugar. But it wasn't $30 a bottle. I would not have paid $30. Let me put my flip-flops on. Field trip. And Grant, I just got your email, but I just got it, so I don't know what it says, so I'll read it later today. My mom had back surgery yesterday, and she insisted on going to the store to drive around the electric car. Oh, awesome. I mean, not awesome for the back surgery, but hopefully she's feeling better. Everybody hold hands. Woohoo! Safe travels. Hey, Wandering Willow Blossom. I made my minivan window coverings this week. You were not kidding about frustrated. Yes, that is a whole thing. Hey, Rachel John Fleming. How are you? Hello from Niagara Falls, Ontario. Was so sad to hear of Lee McMillan's suicide. How awful that cyberbullying existed. It's terrible. It's just simply terrible. All right, so I'm going to go put on a little sweater. Hold on. Okay, here, wait, let's see. From microphone. Single file, kids. Hey, Bell Nuno. I viewed your Texas video, and wow, I hate cold. Yes, it was freezing. What part of Georgia is this? This is near Swainsboro, Georgia, which is in like the southern area of Georgia. So I'm going to read the comments in just a second, but let's pop out here. Okay. Hi. All right, so let's flash around to the crew. Everybody say hi. Also, let me turn the camera back around and walk over to this area. So basically it's just a bunch of beautiful tree-lined roads, so much beauty. Let me go over here. It's just like a big field. And then you won't be able to see it because it's just too far, but kind of where the trees stop back there is a, like they call it a pond, but I call it like a small lake because I'm not used to that in California. But it's just so peaceful out here. It's just so many wonderful, just like calming experience, whatever. There are some gnats going right now. But yeah, they've done a lot of work out here, planting a bunch of trees and all that stuff. So it's just been super nice. So let's see, I'll walk over here a little bit. And they have like ducks flying over, and they have deer and turkeys and all of the kind of wildlife just coming around. And they're shooting over there. Some targets, I think. This is really nice. And then we have like all of our little caravanning kind of things just parked around. Just kind of enjoying the time and just trying to be having a peaceful time with each other for Easter and taking it all in. So let me walk back. Whoa. All right, so I'm so glad we're still connected. Let's see. Whoa. So yeah, it's been great. Like this is their kind of their getaway property, and they have built a cabin out of a big container, metal container, which they've done all the work here. It's very impressive, very impressive. Let's see. Got a couple notifications. Jenna, stop it. I can see you outside of my van right now. I'm looking out the window. You can't see me, but I can see you. She just sent in $20. So thank you, Jenna. I appreciate it. I'm going to give you a shout out. I'm going to give you a holla. Let's see. I'm going to give you a hallelujah. Thank you so much, Jenna. You know you don't have to do that, but I appreciate you and love you very much. Let's see. There was another. Oh, Cash App. Okay, Ronald sent 1111. Oh, from Albino. Thank you so much. And this is your first van life night. So thank you so much for being so supportive of the snack pack and snack fund. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Let me give you a shout out. Let's give you a ta-da and a yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Albino. I don't know if it's Albino or Albino, but let me know. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Kayla said, I am needing prayers. I got a heart issue, stomach issue, and other issues, including dystonia, I don't know what that is, and mental health issues. Okay, everybody, take a moment. I know we all probably have different beliefs, but for those of you that are praying kind, please take a moment to pray for Kayla. or after this live stream, say a prayer for Kayla and everything, and just a prayer for healing. And Kayla, take care of yourself, please. Nade Cha, are there any other YouTuber videos that you like to watch that live in their cars also? Um, I do like Vibrant Peace. Her name's Jasmine. I like her channel. Um, and I haven't really been watching a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of people, but most of them now are van life people, because when you're building a van, you start to research a lot. So then you start to follow a lot of van life people. Um, there's another one, I can't remember. Um, Alexandra Tejas, I think her name is. She's got a good video, YouTube channel on living. I think she was living in a car, moved to a van, and I think she might be back in a car or SUV. Um, there's a couple others, but I can't think of their names right off the top of my head. Okay, let's see. Sorry, Amazon is selling classics. Oh, they're selling the syrup bottles for $30. I would not pay that. You could just go into a Starbucks, and if they have extras, you can just buy the classic syrup for like $13. Tommy, quit pushing me. I'm in California, and we couldn't stand the 40s. I know. Well, when I was living in California in the desert, whenever it would be like in the 50s, I would be freezing. But now, just traveling a lot more, my body's gotten a lot more accustomed to colder weather. My shed was built in Swainsboro. Oh, awesome. Okay. It's a party. Wow, what a beautiful natural place, and your friends seem lovely. They are very nice. Very, very nice. It is like 64 degrees right now. Beautiful and green. I can't wait to see green again, I bet. Thank you all. I love this community. Thank you so much. It is a very beautiful view. We just got here yesterday, and it's so nice. If you come north on 441, stop in Franklin and see the waterfalls and views. Oh, okay. Is that in Georgia? Or I know we just talked about this, but I've already lost track of what we were talking about specifically in terms of where. Let me scroll back. Franklin and see the waterfalls. Is that in Georgia or the Carolinas? Franklin waterfalls. It's 64 and full sun today here in Georgia. Beautiful. Yes, indeed. Yes, these are my friends. Actually, Jenna is my friend that I met a year ago when I was in my car, when living in my car. And we've stayed friends just throughout the year. And then when I came back to Jacksonville, we started hanging out, hung out some more. And so every time you see somebody and you deepen that friendship, you make more memories. And so she invited me here with her family. I met some of her family last year, and then I met more of her family right now. And they're just so nice. And so it's just great to just continue to, you know, meet new people along the way. So yes, I consider them friends. Let's see. There's an ad on Facebook Marketplace for shipping containers. I immediately thought they would make great tiny homes. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Rachel Joan Fleming, for your beautiful prayer for Kayla and PokeFan and everybody. Check out Van City. Oh yeah, I follow Van City Van Life. It's a great channel. A basic journey. Something YouTube. My basic journey on YouTube. She lives in a minivan and travels in the U.S. Oh yeah, I think a minivan is also really great. Kayla, I'm here for you. Copy my name. My email's up. Thank you guys so much for connecting with each other. Okay, Jeannie, thank you for my basic journey on YouTube. So check that one out. Yeah, connect to each other. If you guys have something to offer one another, please let this be a place where you do that and, get to know each other. That's my whole thing, is like, I don't mind doing meetups and meeting people and stuff, but it's like, it's got to be like a development of a relationship. Because like sometimes if you just like meet, it could be just like very like unstate, like not like insecure. You might feel like insecure, like you don't know that person, like you're meeting strangers. So you got to keep yourself safe and stuff. But also, if you guys have, like start connecting online, then you can maybe meet each other in person, and this community is going to just keep growing in a great way. Let's see. Franklin. Oh, North Carolina. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Let me write that down. North Carolina. Let's see. I'm getting a message. Okay. Mm. My favorite walking temp is 37 degrees. Oh, interesting. I think I'd want it a little bit more, a little warmer than 37. Actually, quite a bit more warmer than 37. You must do really well in cold weather. Terry says it's beautiful here. Wow, nice lady. Yes, very nice. My internet provider has kicked me off twice now. Dang. Tell them to stop it. We're having a nice live chat today. It's the gem capital of the world. It has a waterfall you can walk behind, lots of overlooks and beautiful things. It's on the way to Silva and Cherokee. Okay, I wrote it down, and that's probably going to be on my list. So thank you for sharing those things. Hey, Robert. I feel like this is my safe place online. Oh, I'm so glad. I am very glad. I hope it is a safe place and everybody can get good things off of this community. Did you think that you would get this many subscribers? Um, yeah, I mean, I totally believe in this channel and I believe in travel snacks and I believe in trying to put the best content out possible. So I really believe I am going to continue to get more subscribers. This channel is going to get more subscribers. So I do believe strongly that this channel is going to grow. So yeah, I did kind of believe that I was going to get this many subscribers. But in saying that, you never know because YouTube, you know, it's kind of like a little bit of slightly like a lottery that you can't even really play. I mean, you're playing it, but I don't know how to explain it. It's like they'll promote certain people and then they won't promote. So like my channel goes through ups and downs. Like it was doing super well, then right now it's not doing so well. Like the videos are just doing kind of basic and not really doing well. But then I'll put on some new videos and they'll do like really well. It's just an up and down. You got to ride the wave. So I did believe that my channel would be, great. But I don't really like I don't fixate on the numbers because I really just it's more important for me to put out good content. Jenna says, "Bye snack pack. I'm going to the Easter dinner potatoes. Awesome. We're gonna have like a good dinner tonight, like ham and like roasted potatoes and deviled eggs, and there's desserts. I'm excited about it. Did you wade in the lake? No, because the lake is like low right now because I guess they're waiting for the rain. So, no, I didn't wade in the lake. Hey, Diane Cisneros, how are you? You were right to believe in it because I'm so glad I found you in this community. Me too. I'm glad you're here. Allison, do you remember the date of the first snack chat and what we were celebrating? The first snack chat we had was in Louisiana, and that was last March, I think. So I guess it probably would have been Easter. I don't know if it was Easter, but that's interesting. So yeah, 1 year maybe it was the same thing. Yes, my YouTube videos are random things I thought about doing for fun. I haven't made any in a long time. I think I need encouragement. Okay, let's encourage AGWNC. If anybody wants to make a YouTube channel, actually Rebar64 on here has a YouTube channel, so follow her channel. Um, if you all have channels, I say put your efforts into it if that's what you really want to do. If you just want to do it for a hobby, that's great too. But I'm going to tell you the honest truth because we keep it real here. If you want to do a YouTube channel for real, like a full-time situation, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. And it's it's not just like whatever. It's hold on, I was getting a notification. It is a lot of work. and it's like a full-time job, and I'm always thinking about it. I'm always thinking about new videos, if I need to film stuff, where I need to go, where I need to edit. It's a lot. But if you like that sort of thing, and you're like a traveler and that's the kind of thing you want to do, or even random things, just know that you're gonna have to put a lot of efforts into it, but it's worth it if you like that sort of thing. For me, I love it, and then I really love our community, so that's made it even better. And Nooch, hello. Do you have any problem with condensation in your van? I don't think I have condensation problems. I still have the leak in my van, which we've been trying to fix again today. So I guess I'll let you guys know. I don't think so though. Close. It was March 14th and we were celebrating 1,000 subs. Oh, so Grant knows more than me. March 14th. Okay. Um, we were celebrating 1,000. Okay, you're right, Grant, because you know why? Because at that time I was doing the live streams from my phone, and in order to do live streams from a mobile device on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. So I remember waiting. I was like, okay, as soon as I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do live streams. And as soon as I hit that, then and it became available, that's when I did the live stream. So thank you, Grant, so much for that reminder. That's a good memory. And Grant was here for the very first live stream. It's just like such a blessing that you're still here, Grant. And thank you so much. It's awesome. That was a good, that was a wonderful live stream. I remember just starting it out and being kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing, but it was great. And now look at us, and it's just been such a wonderful thing. I think it's really hard to make it grow. It could be very hard. Like it was slow going in the beginning, and it's still slow sometimes. It's like sometimes some weeks it's like lots of people, and some weeks it's like not very many people. But I just focus on the people that are here, and the people that need to see what I put out will see it, and the ones that don't. And I think you have to kind of let go of the expectations, because otherwise it's going to drive you crazy. Thank you, Mimi. Yes, please do slap a like on this live stream, as that really does help with YouTube knowing to suggest this. AGT says, follow me, follow me. Yes, please. I want to make a YouTube channel, says Kayla. I think you should. Michael says, truth. I'm a YouTuber, but it is a lot of work. Terry is Tenacious says, Terry is Tenacious. Is that your YouTube channel name? If so, everybody go and check her channel out. Just saying it out loud is something, the self-confidence boost to get it done, and we are behind you. Yes, indeed. And the snack pack keeps growing and growing. Yep. Let's see. May it be so, amen. That was the date the pandemic started. Actually, 3/13/20. Pi Day, yes. Good times. Good job, Grant. Yes, indeed. Like, share, and subscribe to me. Yes. Do you have to be monetized to do live streams? You don't have to be monetized, I don't think. No, you don't. You just have to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to do them from your mobile device. Hey, Camille, how are you? I'm trying to think if you have to be monetized. I don't think so, because I didn't get monetized till April. So no, you don't. Awesome. Okay, so you guys ready for the game? Would you rather? We're gonna play one round of Would You Rather, and then we're gonna wrap it up so that I can go spend time with my friends and enjoy this Easter weekend. I have a list to see my friend. Okay. Hey, Dragonfly, I just have to know how you kept your stuff organized when you lived in your car. I just went on a road trip from Colorado to Utah, and my stuff got all over the place. It was a mess. You have to be diligent about staying organized in a car or a van, because even in my van, I find myself moving this from here and there, and then you have to whittle things down. So you kind of have to always be thinking, like, do I really need this? And I'm still whittling down. I'm still like getting rid of stuff. So definitely, that's my 2 tips. Get rid of anything that you really don't need, and also if you get something out, put it away right away, because that's the only way that it's gonna, you know, it's gonna stay organized. Let's see. Check my mail, check my inbox. Okay, hold on. Grant, thank you for being you. Thank you so much, Grant. Grant's been here, like I said, for the whole like a whole year. Moderator for us, been like not only a great moderator, but a big support for the snack pack community. Always a supporter of the snack fund. Always a like encourager of me. Sends me private messages sometime or DMs on Instagram, just like saying just beautiful, wonderful things. Sent me a video of himself so I could see. Shared his wife's business with me of all her great things that she makes. She's a like a she creates things like things like Etsy kinds of things. Um, it's great. So thank you, Grant, so much. You've been a true supporter of the channel, and I really appreciate it. Let me give you your shout out. He has his own special sound. Thank you so much, Grant. True blessing of the channel, of wrangling all of us and just being like such a good supporter. Kayla says 3/13/2020. I turned 17, but now I am 18. Oh, awesome. I think, Kayla, you had a birthday recently, but I'm not sure. Whoop whoop. Not a good birthday last year. Oh yeah, stupid COVID. Let's see. It's been an amazing year. Yes, it has. Let's see. I said, Kayla, you just had a birthday recently, right? And you had just said your birthday's on 3/13. Let's see. Hey, Terry, thank you so much for the $5. Much loved. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give you. Let's see. Oh, okay, I'm gonna give you this drum roll. That was an applause and a party horn. Thank you very, very much. You are appreciated. Ageless Beauty, hello. Are you going back to Florida? Hi, I'm new, but I've been watching you for a while. Thank you for being here. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be going to Florida after Georgia because I just left Florida, but now I've made some really great friendships in Florida. So I will for sure be back to Florida. I just don't know exactly when. All right, so let's do this. Would you rather? So the one and only would you rather question for today is, and this is gonna be a camping themed question because I'm camping right now. So would you rather, okay, to say you were going camping and it was kind of out in the middle of nowhere and it was a bunch of people just like this, and it's either family or friends or whatever, just picture in your mind, you're going camping, everyone loads up and drives like pretty far away, so it's not really near any towns. So would you rather have whoever's bringing the food forget all the food, so there's no food, or forget all the tents and clothes, so only you're just wearing whatever you have on, but you have all the food? Or would you rather not have any of the food for the camping, or wouldn't no clothes or tents? Which one would you rather? Not an Etsy, a Facebook page for Grant's wife. Sorry about that. But yes, please share her Facebook page, Grant. Diane Cisneros, thank you so much. $14.99. Happy Easter to you. Thank you very, very much. I'm gonna give you. Okay, I'm gonna get you slot machines and an explosion. Oh, that was epic. Thank you so much, Diane. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much. And happy Easter to you too. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're starting off strong with Diane saying she'd rather miss or not have the tents and the clothes. Or are you saying you'd rather have the tents and the clothes? Kayla said, I would rather forget all the food. Tanya says food. Jeannie says no food. Grant says I gotta have food. Terry says I'm not going. AGT says this is a loaded question. No tents, need food. I would rather they forget the tents. I am very greedy when it comes to food. Let's see. Would rather be without the food, but you could live in the car, but I would prefer to be outside and starve. Let's see. I'm going naked, but I am definitely eating. Sorry to all the snack pack out in the middle of nowhere. Either way, it is a bad deal. If you missed out on the food or tents or and your clothing, not gonna be good. But just for the sake of the game, I would hate to be forced to eat live bugs to survive. Like Grant, I gotta have food. Land lover, have to have the food. Those are cool. Yes, I'd rather camp at a nudist camp and have no food. And if you guys already voted, you can. We'll do it this time. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna choose to not have any tents or clothing, or do you think I would rather not have any of the food? That should be an obvious one, and I probably just gave it away. But I mean, you guys should know. Wow. Let's see. Tents and clothes are not a necessity. I'll bring the food. Awesome. 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 Okay. Let's see. You asked some awesome would you rather questions, by the way. Thank you. When I first started doing the would you rather's, it was easy because there was so many. But then we've done this for a year, so now I'm getting like slim pickings on things that I feel like would be interesting. So thank you. Knee clothes and food can't go. Travels next. Pretty obvious. Food. You would choose no tent and clothes. I think you would rather they forget the tents and clothes. Food. You would choose food. And the name of the says what you would want. Snack. Clothes. You are definitely a foodie. You would choose food. I've lived in my car before, so I know what's more important for me. You know the witty. Hey, Empire of Brazil. Um, you guys are all right. I feel like I could make like a makeshift shelter, some sticks and some whatever. I'm not gonna go without food on a camping trip. I'm just not. So I think that, and then like, me, I live in a van, so I pretty much wear the same outfit a lot of days in a row, especially because I'm by myself. I don't mind just wearing the same thing over and over again. So that's really like a non-issue. So, but if you're camping, like you gotta have food because that's like part of making memories with whoever you're with. You're roasting things over the fire, you're drinking things, you're playing games and stuff. I mean, tents important, clothes are important, but to me, not as important as food. Let's see. Clothing is important so you don't get in trouble being naked. No, you get the outfit that you came up to the campground with, so you wouldn't be naked. You just have at least one outfit, just what you're wearing. Hey, Tanil, the weather in Georgia right now it's like in the 60s, but it's gonna get really colder tonight, so it's still nice. But since I have my heater in here, it's been nice. Like last night, so last night I turned on my heater for like 1.5 or 2 hours at the most, and then I didn't need my heater all night, even though it was really cold. But then I think it was 5 or 6 in the morning, I turned it back on because it was pretty nippy. Is naked and hungry versus naked and full. I mean, that would be a good show. No, it wouldn't be a good show. Naked and hungry because there'd be no food, and food's the best. Because then if you're full, you shouldn't be hungry, but that'd be a weird show. Awesome. All right, you guys, let's see. I know we're ending early. This feels like the olden days when I gotta eat. Yes. Back in the day, we only used to do these live streams for 1 hour, but then we had started getting more people, and so it's like when you have a lot of people, it keeps the party going. So I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate all the love and encouragement, not only to me but to each other. Keep praying for each other. Keep supporting each other. Um, it's been really great. I hope you guys have a blessed Easter for those of you that are celebrating it, or if it's that time for you, wherever you are. I know I'm going to be celebrating it with my friends, and it's going to be great. And if you do believe in God, please praise God for the resurrection because it's just a true blessing. And thank you guys all for being here. And I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Stay tuned for some videos coming this week, which one should include the van tour. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, bye for now.